From the beautiful mountain ranges and rice fields of the Nalibnos nga Dagupan, the Dagupan Elementary School has risen. Amidst the pandemic, Dagupan Elementary School is soaring high as it has implemented the school-based feeding program this school year 2021-2022 para sa tamang nutrisyon, para sa kalusugan, para sa bata, para sa bayan. Our accomplishments.
Si Rosie B. Lorenzo, grade 1 pupil. Ako po ay isa sa beneficiary ng feeding program. Nasisiyahan, nagpapasalamat po ako dahil lagi na akong iniinom ng gatas, lagi na akong may tinapay at may libre pa akong vitamins. Dahil po dito, naging healthy ako, naging malakas, at naging aktibo sa aking pag-aaral. Nagpapasalamat po ako sa feeding program dahil natutulungan po kaming tapos sa pangangailangan. Sana po ay magpatuloy pa ang ganitong programa para mas maraming pang bata ang matulungan kagaya ko. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Ni Remy Bayangon nga agpapaaral dito Dagupan ang Lakapan Cagayan. Inanak ni Alwin Bayangon nga maysa nga agfeeding program iti Dagupan. Agyaman kami unay apo sa paylakumata mataginayon iti feeding program iti Dagupan nang nangruna apo iti grade 1 nga anak ko agyaman kami nga agagay ta dakkel iti naitulong iti feeding program ditoy Dagupan. Agyamyaman kami launay sir, ma'am, iti tulong yo kada kaming agagay.
Ay taos puso nagpapasalamat sa ibinigay ninyong gatas at mga tinapay sa aking anak. Ito po ay malaking tulong sa kanyang kalusugan. Kapansin-pansin na tumaba, naging masigla at lalong nagka-interes sa kanyang aralin. Hatid nito ang lakas ng kanyang katawan at tibay ng mga buto. Sana po ay patuloy ang programa ng school-based feeding program para makatulong sa mga kakulangan ng nutrisyon ng mga mag-aaral, lalong-lalo na sa aming kulang sa kita. Naway patuloy pa po kayong pagpalain ng ating poong may kapal para marami pa po kayong matulungan na kagaya namin. Maraming salamat po.
Iti programa nga feeding program, taado iti na itulong na kadagiti anak mi iti salon at da, nagdakkel iti nagbaliwan da, ken interesado da payan iti panagadal da. Nang nangruna iti gatas ken tinapay, saan lang iti salon at da, no di pa'y nakatulong iti inaldaw-aldaw nga allowance da. Sapay kumatag na nayon da ito'y a programa, ken saan kay kumanga maumuma mang tultulong kadagiti anak mi. Ken agyaman kami met kadagiti paraboryo, ket sapay kumata adupay ti matulungan nyo nga anak akas kadagiti anak mi. God bless po and more power to your program.
Hello everyone, I am Jennifer C. Trinidad, 52 years old, 26 years of service in DepEd, and 10 years as the school-based feeding program coordinator of the Dagupan Elementary School. Being a school-based feeding program coordinator is a tough job because lots of activities are to be undertaken in order to make the program successful, meaningful, and fruitful. The big help from the core group and guidance from our very supportive school principal, Sir Rolando L. Cabotaje, PhD, and with the full cooperation of parents and other stakeholders contributed much to the success of our school-based feeding program. Although there are lots of struggles and challenges along the way in its implementation, the desire to help learners for their health and wellness still prevails. For me, it's a great privilege to be assigned as the school-based feeding program coordinator of the school. I feel thankful and overwhelmed for the trust that was given to me by my Dagupan Elementary School family. With the responsibility assigned to me, I feel delighted because I can help for the school, especially for the learners. Challenges, I believe, are part of the progress of the implementation of Sbfp in the school. I felt tired and down at first because I encountered some parents who cannot appreciate the program. The inability of parents to attend regularly in scheduled food preparation, so I sometimes do the job for them. And children do not have interest in eating vegetables, so I still have to do a lot of motivations for them to eat veggies. Since I really find enjoyment and satisfaction in feeding the school children, and it has been my hobby to cook, I got more motivated to continue despite the challenges, especially when I see the efforts and involvements of my school head, my co-teachers, our barangay officials, stakeholders, and community people. They contributed much for the success of the Sbfp in our school. Their cooperation makes me more inspired to do more and to always do my best for our school beneficiaries. Since we have already identified the beneficiaries, we made lots of preparations in the implementation of Sbfp, just like coordinating with the barangay officials, conducting orientations, information dissemination through social media, emphasizing the observance of health protocols during the distribution, and many more. We continuously monitor the learner beneficiaries and always remind them to observe proper hygiene and cleanliness. There was no problem under managing funds and milk because the fund downloaded was only for transportation allowance and procurement of materials for the liquidation. Our school head and myself did receive the milk and food stuff every time there is delivery at the pickup point. That is in Dagupan South Central School. After the organization of the core group, we were called by our school head for an orientation, and their role and responsibilities were identified in order to facilitate and ensure a smooth implementation of the program. Parents of the learner beneficiaries that are near the school premises voluntarily come to school to receive their share of food. Sbfp coordinator and other member of the core group with tanods delivered the food items to those who live far from school. Sir Diosdado Dali Jr., our division nurse in Dagupan, was always consulted whenever there are concerns or issues which needs to be resolved. The school head is always available to give pieces of advice on the smooth implementation of the program. We always make sure that we maintain good relationship with our barangay officials, community people, especially the parents of the beneficiaries, and barangay health workers. I believe the cooperation of the schools and community was the key to the successful implementation of our feeding program. We make sure also that we help the community in return for their involvement in the different projects and programs of the school. As the school coordinator, I was able to influence my fellow teachers to the fact that we all work for the implementation of the said program. The manner of talking to the parents made them very responsible in coming to school and get the food commodities. I was able to win the support of the community people, most especially the barangay officials and the PTA officers and other stakeholders. With all of this, I believe that we were able to implement and conduct the program meaningfully and successfully. With the help that I got from all of them, I think the program was enriched. As a Sbfp coordinator of our school, my dedication and commitment will contribute to the enrichment of the feeding program. I will always devote my time and effort for every task in line with the successful implementation of our feeding program. Through the various innovations and best practices that we have developed, I can say that the Sbfp of the school was implemented effectively, not only this year but in years to come. We have initiated the Gulayan sa Purok as an extension of the Gulayan sa Paaralan. This is one way to influence learners and their parents to give importance to planting and growing different fruits and vegetables. We also have other best practices like sona mo, pakainin mo, alcohol na bigay, protection at karamay, kuko mo, linis mo para sa kalusugan mo, and an innovation, tinapay na bigay mo, pasasarapin ko. These innovations and best practices that we have highlighted oneness and camaraderie among the school, stakeholders, and the community so that we can always work together towards the successful implementation of the feeding program amid the pandemic. The monitoring and evaluation of the Sbfp can be done successfully with the help of the BNS and BHWs since they are the ones who can directly see or monitor the implementation process. Through the checklist that they are accomplishing, the Sbfp coordinator and the school personnel could easily check and monitor also the process, aside from the home visitation to be done. Since COVID-19 emerged as a challenge, I learned many lessons, especially in giving importance to our family or our loved ones and our health. As a teacher, it is always a must to help the learners and the parents to know about the importance of proper nutrition, which I believe Sbfp has inculcated in every learner beneficiary and their parent as well. Truly, Sbfp is an opportunity to grow in all aspects. Hence, if we still given the chance, I will always choose to be the Sbfp coordinator because, as I have said, I find enjoyment and self-satisfaction in this endeavor. Thank you.